No, but it helps though, doesn't it? It helps though, doesn't it? I would be so fucking livid if my sibling was actually ego pretentious. You're probably not because you're related to that person. But no, when your tits are up to here, you need stem cell. You're dying. It's too fucking sad. They say he smashed off his head off the tile. I think he did, but I think it was more of an accident. Just as we were getting over Corona, my dad decided to get some of my older cousins and uncles to come out and help get wood because he thought it'd be safer with more people because we're all fucking dizzy and I'm like the sickest because I needed stem cell. I was about to need stem cell before I got sick. Anyway, Kevin fell a tree on himself, but managed to fall faster than it was falling. So yeah, up in the stacks. So it was all close quarters and but he survived. He's okay. I think he broke his back or just tweaked a muscle or something. But yeah, everyone was pretty happy. They're like, how are we even alive? Which is a good feeling. Yeah, I can't do anything without coffees because everything's sad. I'm so sad about my grandma dying 11 years ago. Now I have to vape. I just hate both flavors. Do they make it stronger? What the fuck? part of the interview process for working in the hospital is if you need income assistance by the health sector. I got the fucking job. I said, mental health support money. I was like, my grandparents are passing away, but that's normal. And I said, always was my main support for work, and I was just at work. I just took a few days off for the interview. What do you do for work? And blah, blah, blah. And before I worked there, I was working at Honeyford's greenhouse. Must be allergies, because the Benadryl made it all fucking water. Holy fuck. Clean bed sheets, not so much. Anyway, sorry for it was just really hard to even say it. Aaron's mom died. Because they're so young, why are they being taken? They're a bit older. Aaron's a bit older. His parents are a bit older. I got myself to worry about with my mom. And honestly, why do I have allergies again? You can do this diet, but it's dangerous, and then your allergies go away. And if you just incorporate other things back into your diet, but keep the diet. But it's really like raw foods. It's like really, I've done it. Got rid of my allergies. It's spoiled me rotten, I think. I'm trying to not bug to go out to the farm. I just want to clean the house because I know you guys are sitting in dog water fucking dust. It's my mom. My dad's pretty sick too, though. I told him the next time just rest more when you feel that sick, like things are closing off. I was like, I know if I clean out a fridge, which isn't that big of a task, when my allergies are bad, it almost closes off my esophagus in there. And then when I noticed that, the only reason why I noticed it, I normally don't do anything most of the time, just take all my horse pills and go to work, right? And just get rashes all over my face and stuff. Yeah. I'm not sure for that kind of work anymore. But anyway. Clean out the fridge. Just get everything out. I haven't even wiped it. It wasn't even smoky. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It was golden hay and it's fucking heavy. Okay? For everyone bickering at me, the hay bales possibly couldn't have been that heavy. Yeah, they were. We drive a truck and load them up, and it was like using the freaking tailgate of the truck to get them up there. Even for the adults. I'm a really strong person, so there you go. Especially when I take my work drugs. And I do longboard and stuff with no problem normally. But when the allergies start to hit, it's just like, it's good to be out longboarding. Seems to keep my lungs open. Because it's just allergies, but usually start for allergies kick in for the season. So allergies are like the bronch tube. It gets all the sticky shit in there. I've heard my mom before coffee. She normally just doesn't even talk to you. She's like, fuck you. Logan got her to talk one day when he said, Mom, why do you always hate doctors? She's like, because he always wanted us to fail. And she's like, sorry, I just haven't had coffee yet. But at the same time, like, I think you actually mean it. And it's like, why do you hate militants? She's like, because they think they are scary looking. I was like, Mom was mauled by a crackhead like 2 months ago at the hospital. I think she finally got it out. Because it's always been like this for me. It had nothing to do with giving birth to Coral. Justin usually knows what to do to cheer me up enough. And then get me a coffee while he's cheering me up and cheer me up all the way home. He got a coffee maker and I never even got to use it in his house. Probably dead now. Need a new one. We try everything to make us more scary. Like our gas mask suits are kind of scary in a way, like eerie, like something from a horror movie or something that jumps out at you and it makes you wonder what the fuck or something. I told my Auntie Bonnie, who was calling herself ugly one day at work, she works there too. It's not usually the same shift. And I was like, I have glaucoma and my predispositions too. She's like, how do you not get all this stuff? I'm like, vitamins, and I kind of do. Like, I went blind and my eye kind of was protruding. She's like, oh, yeah, just exercise though. Try to eat something healthy at 2 hours after exercise, kind of thing. Doesn't make you fucking ugly. They always would manage to get my glaucoma down after something goes wrong. You rinse the back of my eyeball, literally, like from it's a tiny little thing, but it's like they're sticking a fucking tooth sucker thing, saliva sucker, drainage tube in there. Oh no. Friggin' embryo cramping. Period cramping, but I'm not bleeding, luckily. If I was gonna say something happy, I'd say that I've seen season 3 of Hello Kitty and Friends. The full version, all episodes. Oh, I'm sorry. Corn knobs? Shit, corn knobs? My colon chickpeas. I never forget this fucking day that this kid like dropped dead at work. He was definitely hospitalized after. When I try to wake him up, I'm getting louder and louder and louder and louder, sounding the alarm for the staff to come without scaring the shit out of the customers. I never wanted to work. But I'm glad I did. Because I'm only 30, and even being a doctor, it seems to be like common nature. I wouldn't think of the meds of most meds that people are on. I wouldn't think of the brand. It's basically just a brand, but anyway. I don't know what to tell Aaron when he's home, but my mom says condolences. God. Emoji. Oh. Fuck you. Fucking piece of shit. It goes to the other keyboard all the time. Why does it do that? Like I said, Eric. Doctors never want anyone not to succeed unless they're a bad fucking person or could commit suicide. Hope that they succeed in a different fucking way. That you feel fucking self appreciation again. The part about not getting too bluesy when you're grieving, which I couldn't with my grandma because everyone was crying, made me fuck cry so hard that my like wall broke down, like burst. It's just if it's like an expected death, just tell yourself that like you're just not gonna let it get you down. You'll remember their life for the pace that a healthy mind allows, or something. Depending on how big of an argument you need not to cry too much, right? My problem is I wouldn't have a memory that was clear. When Uncle Joe died, I was like, there's not going to be a clear memory. And I stressed out. because I wasn't old enough to really have a language when Uncle Joe passed away. I was like, how old was I? Like 19, right? You don't have your orient and your origin quite designated into your language. You tend to swear more because your language isn't broad enough at that age. I wanted to at least speak some Scottish, and he was a Scottish uncle. Pollen right in my window. Right there. I think once I get a few more of these little loops, I'm going to try attaching another crochet hook to the other side and trying the flat out pattern for crochet. And then this can be like, well, it's like a ball in one spot. I don't know. It's kind of messy, but I'm just practicing. My mom used to sit with me like almost every step of the way when I was growing up. And it is like me to care about yarn. And it is like me to care about paracord. Duh. That one's an obvious, but and sewing, all that stuff. Everything sucks. Just kidding. Am I freaking hot or what? Eh? That actually is a really nice abdomen. Quite relaxed, quite powerful, if I do say so myself. Relaxed. That's borderline personality disorder. Yeah, which is could veer off to be almost anything, but it's they have like really good moments where they're telling jokes with the mixed up tone, like relaxed. Like my belly is so relaxed, kind of thing. But they're like doing good, but they don't when they don't do good. They can't like they honestly never get their tone right, and yeah, it's not just like do I really like sound like as nice as I was trying to be? Like it's not that. No. It's too much trauma that fills up the brain. They have seizures every night and live on a machine above their kidneys. Sends all these fluids above their kidneys. I don't know why. I should almost restart. Should I pull it out? Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out. Let's do this. Baby. Baby. How would that happen? Triple knot? anyway, it's got a mistake in it. Why do I don't like their vehicle sound? That's what it is. Nothing wrong. It doesn't even like awkwardly even a cinch. Seem like they abuse their kids, but anyway, doesn't seem like anything. I don't want to do your daddy and nothing. Oh, double, double, under, under. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's like the hue filter. Make the battery do more than it was designed. Holy shit. By fluke, I'm winning. Everything sucks. Just kidding. Everything's fun. Or not. How's that song even go though? But yeah. Spin off. Everything sucks. Just kidding. Everything's fun. Or it's not. How big does this need to be? Like as big as a wall of a cloth? I never meant to hurt nobody. Now I tend to move slowly. Cause if I ever slip from your fingertips. About this as big as I should go, eh? And then what's the next step? It's gonna be magic. I'm gonna do it. I'm just continuing to do it. We made a big knot on that one. Okay. No. Do you use two crochet hooks ever? Or is that like not the point? Yeah. I have no excuses anymore. I can't say I'm just a girl. It's either I do it or I don't. I got something out, but it's all wrong. But it's like the god of the pattern here. The gaudy god. Well, me and Justin will probably break up. And I don't make you cry, but I don't want to make you cry, but it just fucking is like that, eh? Because I'm not sure I'm into longboarding and going hang out with people all too much. I wanted to learn, and this is my time that I have to learn. He's gonna be out celebrating. I was like, oh, no, I can't even do it. Sit there for 3 hours watching TV. Okay, let's try this again. All the time someone's like, boom, fucking bass to the back of the car. I'm just like, oh, maybe I'll try again. He walks in, he's just like, hey, you want a beer? And it's like, sure, like the common alcoholic. And then it's like, oh, I forgot what I was thinking. Shit, 10 days later. It's like, well, another party's happening. It's like, well, I just like felt like crocheting again, so he leaves. It's like he's spitting up gravel. He's just like, fuck this one. Fuck her very nicely for me, huh? Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh. Hey, that I think. Okay, okay. Where did this come from, though? Just a mess sitting on a rope here. I dig it. And I go. Eventually, he decides, I know we had to get together, but I wasn't even there for it, so I think I'm gonna leave this relationship. And not that I don't love hanging out with Justin's friends. Yeah, I do. I think they're all cousins of his too, except for like obviously the in-laws. Because yeah, get me playing music and I hear good music and it's inspiring. Cassandra's like, you always said that you'd be really fat if you were really unhappy, Amber. And you are really unhappy. But it's just a bug in your tummy. It's fucking funny. Very clever. Gone in our show. Oh, let it now. Isn't that Justin's family who sings that? Dermont. Kennedy or Kelly? Kenny? Or is that my cousin? I can't even tell anymore. It's been so long. It's really beautiful shit anyway. It keeps me adjusting like almost every time. Do you count stitches or do you count length? I think you actually are supposed to count stitches. But I didn't. I think I got a little bit of kicked in the butt by the horse. Kicked in the butt by the horse. With all this medicines that I shouldn't have been taking, but it would have saved my life. But it would have tried to kill me at the same time, but not nearly as much as save my life. I forget the med now. Oh, so it's here. I want to say oxytocin, but that's because the song is like kind of stuck in my head. Oxyolosis? No, it sounds like a bug. I don't know. Something to open up my airways again. Well, anyway, who cares? What am I making again? Why am I making these? It's gonna be a cloth. Alright. Little tiny cloth. Is that 4 walls? No, that's 2. Okay. Do you make the walls first? Different for everybody? That's why there's no pattern books? That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna say I did, but I didn't get any farther. Okay, I'm gonna try 3. 1, 2, 3. Cassandra is my cousin, who's like my mom, and Joel is Justin's cousin, her boyfriend, and they're married, and we're together too. So, family married twice so far. A lot of the time, I want to break up just so we can make up. Yeah, and I know it's been a one-ended game, but I've been trying. Honestly, I don't think I've ever tried to break up with you to see if you'd come back. Here's my time. I'm just gonna play with this. Holy mackerel, the mess. I don't get it, no. What are they doing to me? Is this the same size? Pretty close. Okay. Justin was like the Joel. Joel told me one time in the grocery store that Justin had to open all these unlocked metaphorical doors to do what he wanted in politics. And I was like, and he thinks that I'm really cool now because I really am a genius. Yeah, there's nothing really that, like, I learn, but I don't really learn. And I have banged my head and stuff for this. Wait. Cross. I'm knitting now. This is what I did and the sticks got stuck together, right? Oh, thanks, Justin. And thanks for letting me know, Joe. I'll tell the story in a bit here. Okay, so he said that all these years he's been talking to me and he wanted to be a prime minister. Because that's how I met him, is through school. But anyway, and I always did tell him that it's going to be a lot of fresh new ideas for the government that can last a lifetime of people being able to have more ingenuitive shit. Anyway. I think I did a one, not too much. And he always believed I was a genius, and our marriage counselor always said, "Oh no, she's definitely a genius." We only had a marriage counselor because we could, and we thought it was a good thing to do. And honestly, nobody stressed me out saying that babies are easy and that we should just convince every person to have babies. That is what I mean. I totally stress out and then don't make sense anymore. Okay, this is starting to make sense. But then it just blew his mind, like how many boxes he had to tick off. And he was just so impressed. Yeah. Thanks. You're pretty smart to talk to a genius and have genius conversations. I got frequent urination, don't I? So Cole gave me this like reform paper kind of thing, like from the doctor, and it said that I've got to talk to Coral about giving her dad stem cell. And she said no, because I want to know him first. I'm not just going to heal him up so he can run away from us. And I was like, you want to give stem cell to your biological daddy? And she's like, no. And she started babbling a bit. And then I was like, collect it, please. And she's like, it's just because he's not home even when he can be. And he's in pain, but is that really what it is? And I was like, hey, it's totally your choice. But I said to her, you're healthy for doubting, but sometimes people do deserve the benefit of the doubt. But it's up to you. And I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone. And then she's like, well, it's just really you. You were there. You're here. You're always here. You come. You stay home. You're not too bad. She's like, I understand that pregnancy took a lot away from you that you have to regain. She said that you shouldn't be skateboarding, and that the way your mother talks about you is like you defied your mother and said some stupid bitch will help me out anyway. She at least wants to know you and think about it again, though. I was like, he obviously doesn't need stem cell that bad. I was like, they wouldn't do it behind your back, Coral. It's just from your piss. I said, yes, generally pretty mean, Coral. She's like, yeah. I was like, yep, and it's not going to be good for your mental health in the future if he does pass away. And I won't even tell you he passed away. A doctor's going to tell you. She's like, it's just from piss. I was like, it's just from piss. Just piss in a cup and bring it to the doctor. She's like, well, I could switch you with Colby's, right? I'm like, I'm not making you. I'm trying to talk to you about it and give you some feelings to base this off of. I was like, he's going to die if you don't help him. If you're not going to help him, somebody else will. It just won't work as well. She's like, what does this mean for me? I'm like, you're just going to go plummeting off the face of the earth and you're going to have so much regret and you're just going to be the worst kind of mentally ill in the fucking world. It happens to everyone who doesn't give someone the benefit of the doubt. And I was like, and he's at work. He's dying at work. He's been at work since I was like 3 months pregnant. She's like, okay, I can. I was like, woohoo. She's like, woohoo. I grabbed a drink of water. She's like, let's go now. And I was like, okay, just drop me off at home. I don't want to. She's like, why don't you come to the doctor with me? I was like, because I am just sick. And so I went to the doctor with her. I was just nauseous and feeling shitty and hungover or something. So Coral did the great thing in the hopes that you'll at least give her a flying fucking chance if you don't like me anymore. I gave my parents stem cell. Yeah. So now it's gonna be me and my guys coming after you. My gang 1, 2. Ooh. Justin actually was in town and hung out with her at the doctor's office. And yeah. I was like, I've been scared for a long time. It's not my time hanging out with you. I was scared for a long time because your nose is not that big. And you always say your nose gets really big. And it's happened a few times when you're sick. You're a little old bear. You might have had to adjust your nose for breathing, though. I said. And I was like, okay, Coral, be tough. Kobe's tougher. And she's like, I'm gonna sit up because I'm so happy, sad, worried, glad, relieved. Hopefully this works. Daddy, motherfucker, are you really fucking dying? I was like, okay, that was perfect. See ya. And I went outside, smoked. I know my nose is like Coral's, but it gets a little bit bigger when you age. It does. Like, because you wear out your sinuses, so your nose gets bigger. But no, I have a breathing apparatus in my nose. Yeah. I gave somebody that was a patient that was really bullied a scholarship when I was sick. He's like, I want to be a doctor. I'm always fucking in here to get psychological help, and then I get sick, and then I'm in here for IV help. And I was like, you can help me today if you want psychological. And I said, you can do my IV because it's not that dangerous. I just had to get sinus surgery. I did it. There was like things up in there that would fall out when my nose healed from it having to be opened to breathe, like to stick the life source tube up there. I have broke my nose though, like 2 or 3 times. Wait, 4 or 5 fucking times if you consider horseback riding accidents. I smell sick. That allergy smell. I hate that smell. That's exactly what I looked like when I was a baby. Yeah. Well, 3 times on the ship, twice, but third time is probably what happened. But smashed my face into the sled. Was quadding and was daring ducking underneath branches. I was a cute toddler. Cute kid. Okay, I know what to do. I need should have grabbed my sewing kit for, I just use a little tiny one. I'm just gonna run out of crochet hooks. I got those clip things to save a sew in my sewing kit that's somewhere. Oh wait, do I know what to do? No. Yeah, you can tell that my nose was open. It's not all about appearance, but Joe Fresh, as a girl said. It's not all about appearance with Joe Fresh. I hope you get to keep your nose. I love that kid. I love Joe Fresh too, so very much. Okay, that's not how you do it at all. I don't think this is how you do it, but my mom says it's like a puzzle. If anything worse comes to worse, and I don't have anyone to teach me. You run me like a river. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy hands gonna make me a sinner. Like a river, like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Everything sucks. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't think this is how you do it. I was on toilet paper and like to wipe my ass. Fancy. Have some of that somewhere too. Well, how does that song go? Shut down everything. Fuck. You say I'm too golden. Or something. It's a little bit more devilish compared to the actual song, but yeah. Do I just want to veg and watch or listen to music? Oh, yeah. Aaron hates everything that he loves everything I hate. Aaron hates things so much that he hates everything I hate. Pretty much. It's hard to. We're on the medium. We're not the same person. We're on a medium. Like, I like giving, but I can't. So I guess I'd hate giving right now because it wouldn't make sense to. Yeah. I like giving. That's why I always let Joey and Justin and anyone that came over while I was making dinner was more than welcome to dish up some. That was in the days, though. It's not like that anymore for me. I smirk in a remark. Fee, full fun. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Fee, filo, ficalo, pickle. I always practice not exercising my voice, only at shows, because then it actually works better with a lot of work with it. It is medicine and it's a lot of work. I love music. Justin broke history on longest standing leader and most things accomplished and most projects, and most people appreciate it. I'd say he appreciates most amount of people. Like the small business thing was the first thing he did. But that's not what I want to do, though. That's just knotting it. I'm just knotting it. I just get a stick stuck together. Well, thanks, Grandma, for giving me this kit to get started. I totally do think I'm a retard when I think about all the things that I don't do or that I don't do because of changing employment. And I'm like, he's not retarded. I mean, my shoulders are wearing out, and I was young considerably, doing carpentry and plumbing aspect that you do too when you're and stuff. And I didn't get to do it very much either. So it was like a teaser job. It always hold me at a worry. Never I was play with. Should I just tie a fucking knot and do it? No, don't ever do that. Is a pencil cozy? I'm just not it. Oh, maybe. Oh, I never tried this. It's just an attempt. I'm just kind of stoked that I even thought of it. I don't know. Bras don't fit. Justin hasn't even fucking cheated yet. I was over at Cassandra and Joel's without Justin. We're talking about the stem cell with Coral after Coral made her decision, and he better not fuck it up. I would kill so many people that are in connection with you. Because how dare you tell her she's not allowed to let you die when she doesn't even know you. Oh wait, I'll just die later. I don't want to wait. I just say that because I mean it, but also because it's easy to say. Because he's not threatening us. But anyway, I wanted to get fucked on and around the fucking pipeline. It's my genius idea, and he was the man that made it go for me. I wanted it so pretty. Everything growing in and around it. I was a bitch who wanted to get fucked on the pipeline. So many people heard it, and I bet they want to now too. With Justin. He still hasn't cheated. And you do seem to be like, I want to fuck you. Isn't it funny when you clench our butt cheeks? But they're like riding some person like, I wanna fuck Justin Trudeau. Everything she wants is so cool. It's a big holding container. We're just. Just kidding. No, I don't want Coral to regret shit, but she shouldn't be that homicidal about it either. It's not like somebody didn't tell her he's the prime minister. She knew that. She's just feeling shitty, and she just needed to let her mom tell her that her feelings are actually correct. We should give people flying chances of fucking hell. Stem cell is hell. I'm stem cell too. In my entire life, I have spent or saved $1,700,000, and I spent like going on $4,000 on a PlayStation once. But that's what I put in my savings account. Yeah, the number is so big I can't even touch it anymore. I have to have a civil servant and an attorney, lawyer, and a judge. $1,700,000 in my life. If I had the same bank account, we just switch programs to keep it safe. And I don't have online banking right now. That's Coral's gift to make up for having parents that are stem cell. It was a good fucking fight though. Everyone's like, better stop saving lives or else. And I was like, right, illegal, they go to cab. And I machine gunned them dead and then went in the cab like 5 minutes after they went in the cab. But yeah, my nose is all, it still is looking like it's, I don't know, plastic. There's a hole in it and it's just bloody around blood and blood of people that I was saving, but not really the enemies. My knuckles, my gloves, my blood. I hate these boobies. Justin Trudeau, my husband, took one look at me and fell down having a heart attack on the bed next to me when I woke up. He wasn't awake yet from a heart attack. He died seeing me like that. Sarah and Mark Miller sat with me. Did I say that? Mm-hmm. Well, considering that my one punch, if I'm like one punching, like using like the one punch man power, it puts holes in people's heads. The first punch. They couldn't really hit. It was just a lot of bruising and scrapes. And then I stopped breathing. Probably because my lungs are too sore to keep up, and there's fluid, pneumonia, stuff like that. How many Benadryl are you supposed to take a day? May cause drowsiness. I think you're supposed to take like 2 antihistamines a day. Well, I don't know how to knit or crochet, guys. I have to put a bag together of stuff to bring out to mom's or bring to Coral or Brylin. Lila if she wants. I don't think Lila likes this kind of stuff. Like she likes it, she just can't do it like me, I guess. I already knew that Justin needed a heart transplant, but it was still shocking how his hand is all spongy. And he was on like a thing keeping his old heart awake. And then he got a heart transplant. You look much better too, though. You had like a blotch from your heart being all fucked. That's why you started smoking and drinking while you got raped to do it, honestly. But that's why you're just like, murr, and you weren't really trying to quit because you need a heart transplant and it refreshes you. But the thing is, you always remember a part of you. But yeah, no more partying that hard, please. I don't think you ever partied hard. I think your just heart would give out on you at parties because it's outside and it's hot. Yeah, he's in deep sleep, and then once the heart got there, yeah, I was already home. I didn't get to see him wake up. Well, I should grab some water. Um, and then maybe think about actually going through my closet and I just wasn't made for art. It's not that there's a magical. If you're not like doing it well and fast and slick and learning it, then I just keep trying because the memory fog and stuff. I'm like, what did I even try, or was I just not into it? Anyway, I'm a carpenter kind of person. I tried to play once and Justin collapsed. Bashed his face off the gravel. They're like, I'm ditching you. Because we were so young and I was even younger. I'm ditching you. I don't need any pills. What am I doing? I haven't smoked yet today, and yeah, I was gonna say this live has been like 2 or 3 hours. I thought 2 hours. We want you home. It's just powerful to lose somebody, and we wondered if you knew what we meant by powerful. We want you home. I strike like lightning. It sucked. This entire life together sucked. You started getting heart problems like 3 years into knowing me. That's when you got beaten, raped, and then you did right in front of me too. I beat the shit out of him. Then after the fight, I'm like, I'm gonna smoke cigarettes with you so you're not so lonely. It didn't hurt me to smoke cigarettes. Well, let's clean up my shit. Oh, the textiles. It was hard for me because it took so long to make it to 30. I'm not even there yet. In July, doing my upgrading, hoping to make it like at least another grand on my after bills fucking check. So, because Justin does work, and that's the worst part about it. You're that sick and you have to go to work, and it seemed like forever to reach around 30 to be able to do my upgrading. That poor, that worried, that sad, that hurt, and that raw too at being that kind of a doctor. kind of sucked one time. I went the other way and there's Coulter fucking screaming. I don't know why I even like my family. You're foul balling, Justin. And Amber taught me foul ball. What foul ball means in life. He's like, that's like university level speech. What are you, stupid? No, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna knock on the door. I just left. I think because I knew I was coming. I mean, like, it's not hard to see the neighborhood, but anyway. It's hard to understand how sad people get without the presence of someone, I guess, Coulter. Like, why would his mom do that? Because it's so hard. Plus, he's sick. We don't want to lose him. It'd be nicer if he was, like, doing great, but he fought his entire life. He's not doing great. It makes us sick and worried. Worried sick. So our words come out fucked up. Oh, my parents are liberals. Yeah, they are. They're like, we hate Justin Trudeau. I mean, he's the greatest leader that liberals have ever had. And, like, speculating everything, too. Like, yeah, his dad was a liberal. My father is a liberal. But, like, yeah, that's, like, what we mean. I'm like, is it that, like, our hearts are backwards? Worried sick. I'm so mean about him all the time, if you didn't notice. I should have just came in. But I know Coulter is like, if Owen dies, Justin, I'm going to date her. I'm going to take care of her. You can definitely be a friend. Because he's 10 years younger than me, and Justin is 10 years older than me. Hopefully by the time we even need to be friends, I'll have enough money to at least take care of someone in an apartment. Still, though. I just can't wait for another story other than bought my Uncle Doug a house and everybody else. I want to take care of the kids and stuff too and get it all paid off before I decide to die. But there is people always trying to kill me at work. Like gangsters and terrorists. How to paint a broken jar. Interesting. That'd be really fun to take like macrame rope and wrap it around a balloon and then with glue and then draw it and then pop the balloon. Yeah, I cook and I bake, but I just haven't done it in a while. Melon bread? What the shit is that? Oh, is that really good stuff? I used to buy in Vancouver. It's like a 3-4 layer of different cookie dough, bread dough kind of shit. Sweet doughs. That's actually kind of nice, Julian, that you put on fake eyelashes. You can barely tell they're on your face. So I guess women kind of have a gift on that end. Okay, he went back up to the top. Roll around. Roll around. Well, I get really fucking angry. I get really fucking angry. That's what that blanking out is. I always want to be a police officer with a warrant. Oh, wait, that's a militant. My brother PTSD is from school, from how stupid people are. And usually when he lifts his arm, like, it drives him nuts. Like, I know it's not you, though. We're just repeating too much, and I kind of lost track of where it started. I get even. I shot a family of gangsters at a smoke pit. Not with like my own personal gun either. It's the Northern House gun. They gave it to me because they're beating up this young guy, and he ended up killing himself anyway. What am I gonna do today? What am I gonna do? Pick pretty nose, untie my shoe. Oh, 10 minutes over. I says, whatever. Whatever. I miss you, Justin. I hope you come home. I don't know. I was thinking about getting my paints out. I don't know how many canvases. I don't know how much I like this jelly. Oh my god, I put my hair on here. The last one. We'll fucking try it one night. I basically just bake because technically I just make a stew or something. Right? Bake. Well, anyway. Toodaloos. Don't know what I'm gonna do. But I get angry, but I have a lot of chances to get even.